For ACUSports.com, I'm Grant Boone as we wrap up the men's golf season with head coach Tom Shaw and freshman Clarke Hudgins. Wildcats with a late flurry on the final day last Wednesday to move from 8th to 5th out of the 11 teams competing. Tom, just a quick thought. I mean, it wasn't as high of a finish as you would have loved. You would have liked 1st through 4th better than 5th. But it was a nice finish to what was a really solid season in a lot of ways, I thought.
Considering that most of the teams there had probably beaten us throughout the year, and we were probably picked to be 9th or 10th, I think 5th place is pretty good. And I didn't really feel like we were hitting on all cylinders. So I'm pretty happy with that.
Let's talk a little bit about Corbin Renner, a 3-time winner in his collegiate career. Did not really had a solid first round, shot 1 under par 71 there up in McKinney at Stonebridge Ranch. Didn't have the close to his college career, certainly that he wanted, that I know you wanted for him. You want a guy like that who's played that well to go out on a high note, don't you?
Well, from day one when I took the job, that he had that targeted on his calendar. I want to win the Southland Conference, and I thought he was on his way to do that the first round. And it's just golf. Stuff happens. You think you have it mastered, and you don't. So, but he fought through it and put together a pretty decent last round for us, and kind of sad to see him walk up the last fairway and know that the college career is over, and it was a very illustrious career. So, but he's going to move on to bigger and better things, and we're just happy that we had him for 4 years.
Yeah, you tweeted that picture of him walking up the last hole. It was a really cool shot. Clarke, let's talk about you. You were the highest finisher for ACU. As a freshman, to finish 11th in the Southland Conference Championship, I would imagine that would give you a boost of confidence. Tell me what you experienced the last week.
I was very happy with the way I played, hit the ball better than I had all semester, and I was glad to be able to lead the team through that last tournament.
You shot 76, 74, 75 on a par 72 course. That was really exacting. It asked a lot of you as a player. How difficult was that course and the conditions?
The course was very demanding. You had to hit fairways and greens. It was if you miss the fairway, you might be hitting another golf ball real quick, and whenever you just got to hit the ball really, really precise and consistent on that golf course.
Well, they had it stretched out to roughly 7,200 yards. It's wet. Tom, you played a lot of professional golf. I mean, this was a test of golf that you told me not long ago was worthy of a professional event.
Well, anytime you have high rough, soft fairways, the greens are fast and undulating, and the hole locations were not generic. They were very difficult. It's very taxing on these guys, and there's some great players in our conference, but it's not like we're full of Jason Days and Jordan Spieth. So it's very demanding, but it's a great chance I think it separates the great players from the not so great. And Clarke, who hits it straight, hits greens, a good putter and chipper, it suits him, and he's going to play well on courses like that.
Tell me about Clarke and what the finish last week does for your confidence in him, your excitement for him as just a freshman to play so well amongst the best players in the conference.
It's pretty rare for a freshman to play every event. He played 10 tournaments, and I think he's improved almost in every one. And I think that gives him some confidence, knowing, hey, I can finish almost top 10 if he makes some putts. He's maybe a top 5 in a really good conference. And so he's going to kind of use that as a springboard, I think, to the summer and come back in the fall with more experience than probably most any sophomore in the conference, and be ready to do some better things.
Clarke, you're in a program that just in the last few years has produced European Tour winners like Jeev Singh, European Tour members like Cyril Boniol. Alex Carpenter this week is playing in a Web.com Tour event. He's a member of the Web.com Tour. You got a chance to play with a guy in Corbin Renner who won 3 times, and I don't think maybe the average sports fan realizes to win any tournament is special on the college level. So now that you've gotten a taste here for your first year as a player on the collegiate level and the D1 level, as a freshman from Amarillo High, and as you think about the coming years, what does this experience do for your confidence?
I mean, it definitely gives me lots of confidence going into next year. I hope I can contribute to the team next year and maybe get a win under my belt, hopefully, through the next 3 years, and keep on playing consistent golf.
What's ahead for you this summer?
I have some qualifying events like U.S. Open, U.S. Amateur, then some pretty good local events. We got some good competition coming out of Amarillo, so I'm going to play some in there.
Well done. 11th place finish in the Southland Conference Championship last week over in the Dallas-Fort Worth area, and the golf season comes to a close. Only Corbin Renner moves on as the senior, and he leaves as one of ACU's best players with 3 career victories. For Tom Shaw and for Clarke Hudgins, I'm Grant Boone for ACUSports.com.